Good morning students. Today I will discuss about the design of tension members. Let us note down the steps fast. Step number 1 is strength of the tensile member is denoted as PT, which is equal to A net multiplied by sigma AT. What is A net? A net is the net cross sectional area. And what is sigma AT? Sigma AT is the allowable tensile stress. The second step is how to calculate the net area. So here I will discuss 4 options. First option is if there is chain riveting. You can see the diagram. There is one plate of width B and the thickness T. Now if this plate is riveted in a chained way, that is the chain riveting, how we can find out the A net area? How we can find it out? See, the formula is within bracket B minus ND bracket close multiplied by T, where B is the width of the plate, N is the number of rivets, D is the gross diameter of rivets, and T is the thickness of the plate. It is very simple to understand and remember also. See, this is a plate. What is the area of a rectangular plate? That is the width into thickness, correct? So what is width? B. What is thickness? T. So it should be B multiplied by T, correct? But here as it is riveted, so the number of rivets multiplied by their diameter, we have to subtract it from the area of the plate. So then we will get the net area as the plate is riveted, correct? So this is the first formula. The next one is the single angle connected by one leg only. See the diagram over here. This is the vertical one, that is the plate one and plate, and with that we have attached one single angle and which is connected by its one leg. Leg means, see the angle section, you can see there are two legs. One leg is connected with the gusset plate, that is called the connected leg. One plate is not connected, that is called the outstanding leg. Please remember the notation also over here. The connected leg area, we will define it as A1, and the outstanding leg which is not connected, that area we define it as A2. So please remember this naming. Now how we will find out? A net is equal to net area. In this case we can find out by A1 plus K A2. What is A1? A1 is the area of the connected leg. A2 is the area of the outstanding leg. What is K? K is a constant. How we can find it out? K can be found out by 3A1 divided by 3A1 plus A2. So by this way we can find out the value of K and then the net area. Next we can see that the third case is the pair of angles placed back to back connected by one leg of the angle to same side. Read it carefully, slowly, understand the language. Pair of angles, that means what? How many angles will be there? 2, correct? Pair means 2. 2 angles will be placed back to back, correct? Connected by one leg of the angle only to the same side. The key word is the same side. And see now the configuration over here. See the configuration over here. Here the two angles are attached by their one leg only, but they are on the same side. In this case the A net is equal to A1 plus K A2, just like the previous one, but here the constant K can be found out by 5A1 divided by 5A1 plus A2. So this is the third case. The last case is the pair of angles placed back to back connected by one leg of each angle on each side. Understand the language over here. The previous case was on the same side. So see the arrangement. Now here what I have told in this case, that on each side, that means the gusset plate is inside, in between, in one side, each of the side two angles we have placed. In this case the net area can be found out by gross area minus the area deduction of rivet holes. So these are the 4 cases which we will see with the help of one example and understand it once again. Let us see question number 1. An ISA 100 by 100 into 10 is used as a tension member to connect with one leg to a gusset plate with 20 millimeter diameter rivet. Calculate the strength of the tension member, assuming the allowable tensile stress is 150 MPa. Let us see how to solve it. This I have given as case number 1. Case number 1 is what? Single angle connected by one leg with plate. Okay. So see the diagram very carefully and I will explain you, and remember that I will discuss 2-3 more cases, but if you understand this, the first one, that the basic one which I have named it as case 1, the subsequent one you will understand it automatically. So please try to understand in this case number 1. Okay, let us start. First of all, I have written the section as 100 by 100 by 10. Correct? That means what? Do you know how to interpret this? 100 by 100 by 1 means one leg value, length is 100, the other leg is also 100, and the 10, the last value, 10 means the thickness of the member. Correct? Now in the question, what is given? That it has to be riveted with 20 millimeter diameter. So this is the nominal diameter. As I have told you in my earlier videos also, if nothing is mentioned, we take it as the nominal diameter. So from nominal diameter, you find out the value of gross diameter. How? Gross diameter is equal to 5 plus 1.5. Because if the nominal diameter value is if the nominal diameter value is less than equal to 25, then we add 1.5 to it, correct? So gross diameter comes out to be 21.5 millimeter. Now let us see that how to calculate the area. A1, I have told you to remember the notation. A1 means the area of the connected leg. Connected leg means with the gusset plate, that leg. Okay. And A2 is the area of the outstanding leg. Now concentrate over here and see that how I explain it. Area of the connected leg. So area of the connected leg, see these are all the rectangular section, correct? Rectangular section, what is the area? Length into, or the width into the thickness. So what is the length of the connected leg? That is 100. That I have marked it with red. Correct? And after the bracket I have given as multiplied by 10. 10 is what? 10 is the thickness. Suppose the riveting is not there. So how we will find out the area of one leg? Simply 100 multiplied by 10, correct? The length multiplied by the thickness. But here as there is one riveting, so from 100 we have to subtract the rivet diameter. Gross diameter, what is the gross diameter? 21.5. So from 100 we are subtracting 21.5 because that part has been riveted, correct? Then again we have subtracted 10 by 2. What is 10 by 2? See, understand over here, this is the specification that how we have to calculate the area of the connected leg. See, from each leg we have drawn one center line which I have shown it by a dotted blue color. I think you are getting it. So from the entire 100 millimeter, that is the total, the vertical length, from 100 first we are subtracting 21.5 and the thickness is 10. So if the center line is passing through the meat of the thickness, so that means how much? So 5. So here that's why it is minus 10 by 2, that is 5. Okay, and this entire thing if we multiply it by 10, we will get the area of the connected leg, which comes out to be 735 millimeter square. Similarly, area of the outstanding leg will be what? Again 100 by 10 if no riveting was there, correct? So actually in the outstanding leg there is no riveting, so actually it should be 100 multiplied by 10, but again minus 10 by 2 I have taken, just it is the convention to take the value as the center, from the center point, correct, of each side. So 10 by 2, that means 5 millimeter we are subtracting just to take the measurement from the center line to center line. So this A2 comes out to be 950 millimeter square. Now let us see that how to calculate the value of the constant k. I have told you what is the formula. Formula is 3a1 divided by 3a1 plus a2. Please remember this formula is valid for the single angle connected by one leg with plate, correct? So k value, if we put the value of a1 and a2, we are getting as 0.69. a1 a2 we have got 735 and 950. Put it and do it. I hereby request you that you pause over here and do all the calculations in your calculator, and please note it down in your notebook. This will help you in for your future reference also. So the next step is A net. A net, how we have to calculate? A1 plus K A2. So we put the value and get it as 1390.5 millimeter square. So the net area we have got it. What was the question? The question was you have to find the strength of the member. So what is the formula? PT is equal to A net into sigma AT. What is A net? 1390.5. What is sigma AT? It is 150 MPa. It is given in the question. If it is not mentioned in the exam, you can assume it as 150 MPa and write it down, assuming sigma AT equal to 150 MPa. So from here we are getting the strength of the member 208.5 into 10 cube Newton. Let us see another question. Calculate the strength of two ISA 100 by 100 by 100 by 100 by 10 when used as a tension member with a gusset plate with 20 mm diameter rivet on the same side. Assume allowable tensile stress as 150 MPa. Let us see how to solve it. This I have named it as case number 2, that is pair of angles placed same side of the plate. See the diagram over here. So the section given as 100 by 100 into 10. Diameter of the rivet is given as 18, that is the nominal diameter. So the gross diameter will be 18 plus 1.5, that is 19.5. Now A1 is what? A1 will be, as I have explained you in the last case, 100 minus 19.5, that is the rivet diameter, minus 10 by 2, that is just we have to take from the center line to center line measurement, multiplied by 10. 10 is what? 10 is the thickness of the plate. And here I have multiplied it by 2. Why? Because see, A1 is the area of the connected leg, but that is only one section. Here there are pair of angle section is there. So that's why we have multiplied it by 2. That I have written it with red color 2. So A1 is what? 1510 millimeter square, 1510 millimeter square. Now let us come to the part A2. A2 is the area of the outstanding leg. What it will be? 100 minus 10 by 2, just to take the center line to center line value, multiplied by 10. 10 is what? The thickness of the angle, multiplied by 2, because pair of angles are there. So this gives us 1900 millimeter square. Now how we can find K? Remember here the formula changes to 5A1 divided by 5A1 plus A2. This gives us 0.79. Now what is net area? Net area we can calculate as A1 plus KA2. A1 is 1510, A2 is what? 1900 millimeter square. So put the value, we are getting as 3011 millimeter square, 3011 millimeter square. What will be the strength of the member? Strength of the member will be PT is equal to A net multiplied by the sigma AT. A net is 3011, sigma AT is 150 MPa. So this gives out to be the strength of the member as 451.6 into 10 cube Newton. Let us see question number 3. Calculate the strength of two ISA 115 by 110 by 10 when used as a tension member with a gusset plate of 20 mm diameter rivet on each side. Given gross area of the section is 5104 mm square and allowable tensile stress is 150 MPa. Let us see how to solve it. This I have given as case number 3, that is the pair of angles placed each side of the plate, correct? So what is the section? 150 by 115 by 10. 10 is the thickness over here, correct? And what is the diameter of the rivet they have given? 18 millimeter. So that is the nominal dia. Gross dia will be 19.5 millimeter. Okay. Now net area. What I have told, what is the formula? Formula is the gross area minus deduction for area deduction for the rivet hole. What is the gross area? That is given 5104 millimeter square minus deduction of rivet holes. So rivet hole, how we will deduct the area due to the rivet hole? See, 2 multiplied. Why I have multiplied 2? Because it is the pair of angle. Correct? For one angle, the value will be, what is the gross dia? 19.5. What is 10? 10 is the thickness. And this we multiply it by 2 because there are both the angle section. So this gives out to be 4714 millimeter square. So this is the method to find the net area for pair of angles placed each side of the plate, correct? Finally, the strength of the member is A net multiplied by sigma AT. So sigma AT is 150 and A net is 4714 millimeter square. This gives out to be the answer as 707 multiplied by 10 cube Newton. See, till now we have discussed 3 cases, 3 numericals. Now let us see another example where you have to design a suitable section as a tie member to carry a tensile load of 100 kilonewton to be connected by 16 millimeter diameter rivets to a 10 millimeter thick gusset plate. Assume allowable tensile stress is 150 MPa. Available sections are ISA 75 by 50 by 8. And the second section available is ISA 65 by 45 into 8. Please note down the question before proceeding further. The last 3 problems what we have done, that we have to find, we have just found out what is the strength of the member. But here in this question, one load value is also given. And you have given also the section that only available sections are this and this. So you have to design and you have to check or comment on the safety that whether these sections can be used to carry that 100 kilonewton load. So let us see how we should do this type of problem. Let us start. Design of a section. First of all, nominal diameter phi is 16. So gross diameter will be 17.5 millimeter. Now we should find that what is the area required to carry 100 kilonewton load. How we can find the area? Area is equal to total load divided by the allowable tensile stress. Load is how much? 100 kilonewton. So that we should convert it into Newton. 100 into 10 cube Newton. And sigma is 150 MPa. MPa means what? Newton per mm square. So that's why we have to convert the load also into Newton. Otherwise the unit will not match. So by this calculation we are getting the area as 667 in millimeter square. Keep it. So this much area we need. Correct? Now let us look at the sections what are available. So this I have done it in the table format. In the left hand side I have taken the first section, that is 75 by 50 by 8, and the right hand section I have taken it as 65 by 45 by 8. So I will explain you first this 75 by 50 by 8 section. Let us see. So here what I have assumed, that I have assumed the longer leg is connected with the gusset plate. Correct? Longer leg means which one? 75. And so the 50 side, this is the outstanding one. Correct? So here how we should calculate the value of the A1. A1 is the area of the connected leg with the gusset plate. So here we will do 75 minus 17.5, that is the gross diameter, minus 8 by 2. 8 is the thickness of the angle section, correct? So center line to center line concept. So that you have to subtract an entire thing multiplied by the thickness of the angle, that is 8. So this gives out to be A1 as 428. Next is A2. A2 is the area of the outstanding leg. What we have to do? 50 minus 8 by 2. Correct? And this whole thing multiplied by 8. That gives out to be 368. So from here we can calculate the value of K, that is 3A1 divided by 3A1 plus A2, which gives us 0.77. So the net area will be A1 plus K A2. What is A1? 428. What is K? 0.77. What is A2? 368. This gives out to be net area as how much? 715. Now let us look at the beginning also. What is the area required to carry that 100 kilonewton load? 667. So if we adopt this section, that is 75 by 50 by 8 section, net area of this section is how much? 715. So it is more than the required area. So we can tell that this section is safe. I would request to pause my video place to place and see the calculation, do the calculation, understand it, and then you proceed or continue. By the same way, you can now concentrate on the right hand side, that is the another section, ISA 65 by 45 by 8. So here also we are assuming the longer leg connected. So A1 will be 65 minus 17.5 minus 8 by 2 whole multiplied by the 8, correct, thickness. So like this way we are getting A1 as 348, A2 is 368, value of K is 0.76, and A net area is coming out to be 597.6. But our requirement is what? 667. So this section will not be able to provide that much area, so it will not be able to sustain 100 kilonewton load. So this section is unsafe. Okay, so friends and my dear students, I hope you have understood the concept of the tension members. Please put your questions or comment in the comment box, and please watch my other videos, and thanks for your watching.